Well, welcome to Brunch Ladies. This is episode 62. I am the lone brunch lady right now. Welcome. Come on. Come in, sit down, grab your coffee, tea, whatever it is, and join us. No Bloody Marys today. Molly is running a little bit late. She will be joining us in just a second. Hopefully, you'll see this empty chair next to me. This is kind of funny. So we decided this week it was going to be our thing of the week is going to be the only thing you can change sometimes is your attitude. And when Molly gets here, we are going to talk a little bit about why that's particularly applicable to this week. And we'll share some stuff. Yes, Molly, I started without you.
I figured you would.
Yes.
I figured
We've never been late for Brunch Ladies, and I wasn't about to start today.
We gotta go up a little here, girl.
All right. Fix it. Adjust it. Whoops. Is your microphone on? Are we using this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wasn't sure.
It's on.
Wasn't sure.
Gotta get the hair down. What's up, people?
Hi, Sherry. How are you? Sherry, I have my black coffee here. You'll be proud of me. I've been planking. For those of you that didn't hear last week, yes, I am doing Sherry's Primal Fit 45-day lean and clean challenge. And yeah, it's been a little challenging over the past couple of days, but I'm doing the best I can. And I'm kind of proud of myself. I have to say, I am.
I'm proud of you for sure.
So Sherry, I need to know, did you break on those marshmallows last night? So Sherry was I saw her Instagram. She was having a fire and she said, will this break me? And it was marshmallows. And there was like chocolate on the inside of them, or they were like hot cocoa. Like, I don't know what the deal was, but
what?
I quickly scrolled away because they looked phenomenal. And I was like, I don't need to be seeing this. All right. So you and Nicole resisted the urge.
Wow.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
You know, this is the one day where we should be really ready and running on time for Brunch Ladies. Like, there's no excuse. There's, like, honestly, zero excuse that we are late and,
our meeting
not really well put together. Not really well put together.
We're clean. We showered. We're both clean. We don't smell.
Oh, yay.
What's up, Michelle?
Oh, they had fruit coconut water smoothie and seltzer.
Oh, that sounds yummy, actually.
Yes. Wow. Oh, wow. I'm so proud of you guys. You're so inspirational. I love it, love it, love it. So I was saying about how our week this week is all about the one thing you can change is your attitude. And I thought maybe we'd go into a little bit about why I feel like that today.
Why do you feel that way? Because you came up with that first thing this morning.
Yeah. So we definitely had a challenging day when we went to pick up Emma at school.
No.
So, I drive about 8 hours to Molly's, and then Emma's like another hour and a half past that in Charlotte. So we got to the sorority house at 10:30. She had to be out by noon.
Friday morning, right?
Friday morning. Yeah. We got to the sorority house. I mean, she was packed up, ready, organized beyond any organization.
I was so impressed because having been there for the move in, move out now multiple times, I thought for sure we'd be up in her room helping her throw some last minute things in boxes and bags. No, it was all at the front door downstairs, lined up, perfectly packed, heavier items on the bottom, lightweight on top, ready to roll.
We weren't even there 15 minutes.
In and out.
Even there. Yeah.
In and out.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I
think it took longer for her to back the truck up by the door than it did for us to put the stuff in.
True. Yeah, I'm not good at backing up, but I did okay. I hate backing into parking spots. It is definitely my kryptonite.
Especially when all of the sorority girls and their moms are watching.
So, we were like, we have the whole day. What are we going to do? We're going to visit Molly's son. We're going to go consignment and thrift shopping.
We'll have lunch. Nice lunch.
Yeah. So it's early. It's like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and my check engine light and some other light comes on my dashboard. I'm like, this isn't good. I've never seen this one before. Yeah. So we're looking, and it could literally be anything. So none of the dealerships can take. I'm like, should I be driving? I don't know. None of the dealerships would even take a look at me. So I finally find one in Greensboro, so which means we have to drive an hour and a half
back home.
So we had lunch with Cal and did all of that stuff. Oh, was that?
Hold on. So as we left, we did make one stop at a thrift when the light came on. So Libby decided while Emma and I went into the thrift store to start looking, she would call about the car, right? So then she comes in and says, no luck, but we need to leave here in about a half an hour. I got a pickup to do, and we were going to meet my son and all have lunch together. So we leave the thrift store, and she's like, okay, this other light's on. Something's going on for sure with the car. And we're kind of talking about that, a little bit panic about what are we going to do, but we got to go out to Matthews on the other side of Charlotte to pick up this pickup for consignment. And we're sitting at a stoplight in a, like a 4-lane with a light rail transportation train in the middle of it. No overpass, no nothing, waiting to turn left. And all of a sudden there's this big whop on the roof of the car.
Yeah. And we're like, Emma goes, oh, something must have fell off a wire. And we look up and they're like, there's nothing above us.
Nothing
right?
above us to fall.
I was like, we got to check. Like that was serious. And I was like, did we get hit? Like, did somebody behind us hit us? Like it felt like
didn't have any forward motion. So
yeah, weird.
But
right?
It was loud. Boom.
Loud. Yeah. So we keep forgetting to check. And we go about our day, we do our pickups, we worry about the car. So at what point did we just, I guess it was, all right, so we go
to lunch with Cal,
yeah,
right?
Right.
You had made the appointment in Greensboro. We did the pickup. We went to have lunch with Cal. We knew we were leaving lunch with Cal to just go home to Greensboro.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, we're headed home to Greensboro, to Molly's house. We got the car loaded up. We got a consignment pickup. We have all of Emma's stuff loaded in the car. And I'm like,
Libby goes, oh,
my tire light's on now. That's weird. And I was like, Molly's like, oh, it's probably just a little low. And I'm like, no, the car's like totally.
Here was my thing was, I thought it had to be a computer glitch because at this point we've got Christmas lights on the dashboard. Like we've got it all. There's like 4 or 5 lights going on, and I thought this has got to be like a computer issue. Like,
and I'm like, I have a 4:00 appointment in Greensboro to get the car.
We're on our way.
Dealership. We're getting there.
And then she's like, well, it's kind of pulling a little. And the next, it's like, and I'm like, I think we need to get off.
So we get off in Salisbury by Poppy's Gun and Pawn.
By Poppy's Gun and Pawn.
Yeah.
At a gas station in Poppy's Gun and Pawn shop.
Yeah. And AAA comes. They're able to
nicest guy ever.
Yeah, we loved him. Cutest, nicest, sweetest. So he sends us. He's like, this spare is not going to get you home. Like you cannot. It is not safe. It is not okay. You need to get the tire replaced. I got a guy. He says they do used tires, like $40. You can just go on down the road. Now it's a Friday afternoon at like 5:00.
And we're in the country.
Yeah, like we're in the middle of nowhere. So we're driving to this used tire place on a tire we're hoping is going to get us there at this point. Oh, and we have to unload most of the stuff in the back of the car
for the spare to go on.
For the spare to go
get down to where everything is.
So we're all, unloading everything. So we get to the tire place. We have to do the same thing.
I have to stop you and back this up a minute.
Wait, was there some?
Oh, first of all, we look like Clampett's come to town, okay? Because we're on the side of the road in the gas station there. All the IKEA bags and stuff in the grass. I'm trying to get Libby not to step on fire ant piles because they're in the grass. And I say, one of us says something to our guy who I call Bo because he reminded me of Bo Duke from Duke's of Hazzard.
Oh, totally.
And I'm like, yeah, we had something fall on the roof and we don't even know what it is. And so I get up there and start taking pictures. I'm like, it looks like flowers. You know how like tree flowers get wet and fall off and they get goopy. Well, it had been raining. So I thought, well, it looked like that, but it was like scattered all over the top of the roof. I thought for sure it was a body when
and he
it
goes,
fell.
Your roof is dented, right?
Yeah. There's a dent in the roof. So sure enough, I look and I'm like, oh my God, there's like a dent in the roof. So I'm looking and I'm like, okay, and meanwhile, we were talking about all the things that could be on the drive. Sherry's dying. I got a guy. And Emma's back there Googling poop from airplanes. Could it be poop from an airplane? Fell on the car. And so I'm looking, I'm like, oh my God, it could be poop from an airplane.
Yeah, that was a meteor or a poop from an airplane.
Or a meteor. And we're like, what is it that randomly falls from the sky? So I finally, get to a place where I can take really good
Oh yeah, she's doing close-ups of this. It's disgusting.
Y'all, it was roadkill.
Yeah.
Like beef jerky porcupine. I don't know. Beef jerky possum. Pieces of roadkill, hairs. So clearly a scavenger bird had scooped this up from the road and was flying with it and thought, ooh, 50 points for that truck. Boom, and threw it down on us.
Looks like they're having a wild Friday the 13th. Let me see what else I got.
Oh, when you went and threw that out already. We hadn't gotten to the Friday the 13th.
We didn't even know it was Friday the 13th. We didn't even know. We had no clue it was Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Until after the fact. But yeah, that was. So he must have felt, so I'm thinking Bo, the tow truck guy, must have felt really bad for us because,
so bad.
I'm like, oh, I'll just get like a new tire, go to the place AAA said. And he's like, no, you go $40. You can get one replaced. That way, when you can afford the next one, you can get the next one replaced. And then I try to tip him, and he's like, no, honey, you just keep that. You keep that for the tire. Like, we must have looked like we were in really bad straits, right?
With all of our IKEA bags on the side of the road.
Yeah. He's like, no, you keep that. You need that. Yeah, and just get one tire. You can get the other one whenever you can afford it. Whenever
and if all else fails, honey, dinner's on the rooftop. If all else fails, you can eat on the roof.
All right. So we get the tire replaced. That was fun.
Weren't they cute?
They were adorable. So nice. The nicest little roadside tire replacement thing you've ever seen. They
like
were just
Pop and Son.
Yeah.
I mean, all smiles. They were adorable. Very helpful.
So that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did get to Greensboro after the Honda dealership had closed. So
we dropped the car off.
Oh, wait, I forgot about my episode at the gas station where I drove off.
Okay, y'all. We're on the side of the road all this time, and we get in the car to leave to go get the tire. Okay. But did you buy a gun? I thought about it. I did. There was a moment that I thought about it.
I almost pawned some of the stuff in the car.
Right. When I wouldn't let Emma go into the groceries, into the gas station when we first got there by herself. I thought, should I be packing heat as we go into this gas station to take little tiny, this big Emma into the potty? So, but we did not. Anyway, we are in the car. We go get the tires, this, that, and the other. And Emma goes, as we leave the tire shop, Libby's like, well, I need some gas at some point. And Emma's like, okay, well, that's a good thing because I didn't realize when I drank all that water at lunch that this was going to take so long to get home. And I kind of need to go potty, right? So we're like, okay, well, we're going to stop. But we start talking about all the shenanigans of the day, and time goes on, and Libby forgets about the gas. And Emma goes, Mom, are we stopping for gas? And she's like, oh, sorry. So we pull over for gas. Emma goes in and goes potty. I didn't feel like I needed to help her on this when she did it all on her own. I didn't need to be packing heat. Okay. So she was safe to go in by herself. I sat in the car. Libby puts gas in the car. We're all frazzled. It's been a day. Like, we're laughing, but we're like.
I literally had said as we pulled in, like, I'm physically okay, but my brain is like
dead.
It's not functioning. It's not functioning.
So Libby gets in the car. Emma's in. We buckle up. We go to drive away. And there's this big, what? Again. And I'm like, oh my God, what was that? Did something fall on the roof? And Libby goes, oh my God, I forgot to take the gas pump out of the car. She drove off with the nozzle still in the gas tank and drove off.
I had never done that in my life. Even come close to doing something like that in my life.
I've never been done or seen anybody do that. So that was quite.
Everything was fine. I mean, I do have a couple new dents in my car.
There's an extra dent now. Another added dent from the trip.
Oh my gosh.
So she gets out, she fixes it all. Thank God the gas nozzle is still physically attached to the tank, and there's none of that.
No, it wasn't. I had to reattach it.
What?
You didn't see me reattaching the gas nozzle to the tank?
Did it come off?
Yes. They must be designed to come off. I mean, it must be something that happens. My ex-husband actually has done it numerous times.
I've never known anybody.
Yeah, he's done it numerous times. Yeah. So yeah, it's actually designed where it's like this magnet thing. Oh yes, Michelle has done it.
And I was an automotive journalist.
Wait.
Okay,
this gotta get
that's
popped
going up. I've never heard of this before. Oh my word!
It's a thing. It's gonna happen to you now.
And now it will. 100%.
Yeah, it's totally gonna happen to you now.
100%.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, that happens. We finally get it done. We're back on the road and we're driving for a while, getting close to home. And Libby goes, "You know, I didn't even fill the tank."
I did get some gas in there, but I definitely didn't fill the tank.
She was so gone. She just was like, "Okay, we're done." Click. I think she probably Emma came out and she's like, "Okay, time to go," and got in the car.
That was it. I was worried about
literally
Emma.
just Emma's in the car, got in the car and drove with the nozzle off and never actually filled the tank.
They're designed to break. Yeah, I was able to reattach it, no problem. It was like a magnet kind of twist on. Surprised the gas station didn't charge that. I might be getting a bill in the mail. I may be getting a bill in the mail. They probably have my license plate number because we just I fixed it and I drove away.
What would they bill you for?
What would they bill me for?
I don't know. Or that would just be icing on the cake. So at some point, I think I was on Facebook and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, y'all, it's Friday the 13th. Or was it Emma that realized it? One of us realized that it was Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th. And we're like, "Oh, never paid attention." I never listened to the Friday the 13th stuff, but this past Friday was definitely the classic Friday.
And you were Googling, you were like, "Is it a full moon too?"
No, somebody had put a meme up there on Instagram that said Friday the 13th and a full moon, but I don't ever buy everything I read, so I did Google that, and it was not actually a full moon that day. So,
oh my god,
that was not an appropriate meme for the day.
Family road trip.
Yeah, this is literally we laughed, we cried.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
Yeah.
But we never got angry, right?
No, never.
Never got angry. It was just an adventure. An adventure that will never be forgotten, that we just need to share. So then, hold on, I got one more. Okay, what is Michelle saying about the hoses?
Saying they claim that they have to have the hoses inspected by the state. Oh, after it detaches.
Ah, okay.
All right, well, we'll see. Maybe they'll track me down. Maybe they won't.
So Nick, hashtag Team Nick, picks us up at the dealership that night, brings us home. We're done. Done. Capital D, capital O, capital N, capital E. He fixes dinner, thank God, because we didn't have the energy to do anything. But for our podcast friend, Sherry says, "Oh, I'm sure Libby putting it back together is just fine." We probably should have had Emma do that.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so we had dinner, whatever, we went to bed. So yesterday we had a fun day, right? We got our nails done in the morning, little girl time.
Oh, so fun.
Came back, and then the three of us with Nick as our chauffeur, Uber Nick, we went to Winston-Salem.
I wasn't allowed to drive.
Libby, no more driving for Libby. Uber Nick took us to Winston-Salem where we had lunch, and we're going to do some shopping. Visit some of our favorite consignment stores and friends.
Oh, so fun.
So we go to this lunch shop that Nick and I love. They've got a good vegan selection.
Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah.
So we get there and we go up, and I'm starting my order first because Emma and Libby are still trying to figure out the menu and what they want, because I've been there enough. I knew what I wanted. And Nick knew what he wanted.
I just have to say, because I don't want to forget, that they had a Reuben, but instead of pastrami, it was like beets sliced like pastrami. That was like
so
one
good,
of the coolest things I've ever had. Yeah, really cool.
So good. So I can't see what Michelle put in there.
She said, "And now I'm wearing the chainmail."
Oh yes, she is. She is.
I love it.
We have to protect her in every way we can. So we go to lunch yesterday. I place my order. Nick places an order. Emma and Libby are making their final decisions. And the woman, you know how they give you the little metal stick with a number on it so they can bring the food to your table? She reaches down, pulls up, and sticks the stick on the counter for me to take. It's number 13. You can't
And
make
there
it up.
definitely weren't 13 people in there.
No.
It was pretty
You
empty.
can't make this up. It was number 13.
Yeah.
I almost decided, should we walk now or do we stay? I don't know. But we stayed and we kept our number, and it was a delicious lunch and nobody got sick. Yeah. All good.
It was lovely.
But there was a moment's hesitation. I'm not really a superstitious kind of person, but after that, when she handed me that number, I went,
yeah,
perhaps we should leave.
Yeah. So we got to visit some really cool stores yesterday. Some of our, I always consider other consignment store owners just members of a larger family.
They're our family.
Yeah, so I did posted some things up. Emma's looking for some professional clothes for her internship for, she's going out to California for a couple of days. And then next summer, she's starting her professional one. So we're trying to get her fun professional clothes and decide what her aesthetic is going to be. So we had some fun. It was like an 80s video montage of her coming out of the dressing room, like,
right.
So that was super fun. And
so
the stores were great. We went to S2E20 Consignment in Winston-Salem.
And Snob.
And the Snob shop, which, oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Molly literally got a box. I thought they were going to have to get it on a pallet. Her and Nick bought the coolest stuff. So you'll be seeing some of it.
You'll be seeing some. Yeah. It's some goodies.
Yeah. And Emma got her birthday present.
Yes, she did.
She had a beautiful, it was like you ever leave something at a store and you can't stop thinking about it? So we left S2E20 Consignment shop, and there was just this beautiful Lily Pulitzer cover up, hot pink. It
was gorgeous on her.
Gorgeous on her. It was gorgeous. But it was, what was it, $60 or $80? And as consignment shoppers, we just don't do that in our family.
Right?
We just don't do that. We're super cheap.
Of course.
We're super cheap.
We're not super cheap. We're super smart.
Super smart, right? And we buy things secondhand and at a pretty good discount. We get spoiled being in this business, I have to say. Our view of reality tends to be a lot different. So we left, and we're still thinking about it. So we're having it. And it's not
just like Emma, who wanted it, was thinking about it. We all kept bringing it up. It was so cute on her. Should we? Right?
Yeah. So we ordered it, and we got back to Molly's house because S2E20 was closed by the time we decided we wanted to go back. So we're having it shipped from their cute little Shopify store that they have. And yeah, so
and
she got her birthday present, and she's going to get it. Yeah.
She got some nice looking. It's nice to play dress up with somebody who's this big.
Oh my gosh, totally. Like model size. Yeah.
She'd come out and be like, dang girl. And the legs just don't stop. They just don't.
It is like playing dress up kind of with a Barbie, right?
Sherry, thus the $45 tire. Yes.
Well, I have to say, by the time they installed it, it was $50. It was $50. So.
Well, we had to pay them a little. They were so cute.
They were so cute.
Worked so hard.
I was going to give them $50 even if it was $40. Yeah. Yeah. It's the $45. Right. I know. That was like, they knew me.
Consignment tire.
Yeah. Consignment tire.
Hey, there's a niche.
That looks like they have it covered, man. There were people pulling up and like in the middle of nowhere, right? People just pulling up.
Just random.
And you could stay in your car. We didn't do it because we're like, that's a lot of weight to lift up. Yeah. We got out of the car.
Stay in there. We're like, no. I think we should get out.
Yeah. So we got out. But they do it right while you're in the car.
Boom.
How crazy is that? How crazy is that? State's not regulating anything there.
Right?
Oh, I loved it.
Loved
it. Every second of it.
Cool. So even just talking about it now, I'm exhausted. I need a nap.
Right? All right. So anyway, we're changing our attitudes because it is the only thing we can change. We could have taken that whole episode, and I mean, I could have cried. I could have gotten frustrated. I could have gotten angry. We could have gotten irritated. Molly could have refused to ever travel with me again.
I could have.
But that's not what the outcome of it was. Instead, we're enjoying this little chat with you. As of yet, I'm still on probation. I don't know. But yeah, so it's all about the attitude.
Hey, Sherry, I got your candle.
Oh, yeah. It's shipping out today. We're going to package it up.
Yes, girl. I think she needs this rosemary one.
Yeah. Well, it's going in her mom's room.
You don't need that rosemary.
We'll get you another one. We know it's for your mama.
We'll get you one without a date.
Are you going to put it in her room?
Or are
I
you
know
gonna keep it
Debbie
for
was
yourself?
like really.
Debbie
really
wanted it
into
in her
that. Yeah,
room.
she wanted
Oh, look, I didn't even ding it. Maybe we'll get it after all.
And we are hoodie. We're on the hunt for hoodies for Sherry.
Sherry needs a
We
hoodie.
gotta do better. We gotta do better. All right. So what else?
Hoodie.
That story took a long time.
I know.
That
I
was
know
pretty-
it would.
that was
You
pretty
can't.
crazy.
You can't make it up. And
That was
y'all,
pretty
she's like, "Are
crazy.
you really taking pictures of this and that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, because nobody is going to believe it if you don't have the photos.
Yeah, I didn't even
Because
add
it's unbelievable, unbelievable."
Queen Debbie's room. I love it. Yes. So these are the candles we did. There's a pack of 3 that'll go to Sherry because she was our resale therapy winner this week for our live sale. That was fun to be able to do it together, you and I.
Sherry, you'll have to let us know what scent your mom likes because there's many: citrus, herbal, floral, sweet. I like the herbal ones and the citrus ones myself.
I haven't even sniffed them all yet. That's the only one I got to sniff.
No, because you'll end up with a migraine.
Oh, right. I can't do scents.
You're not
I
allowed.
can't do scents.
You're not allowed.
Yeah.
Michelle says they're amazing candles. She loves them. I love them too.
Everybody loves them. So what do we have coming up this week? What's going on this week?
Well, of course, we have resale therapy on Thursday.
Yeah.
That's our big thing we look forward to all week long.
Yeah. All right, not floral.
All right, I got you, girl. Got you covered.
All right.
Yeah, resale therapy is our big thing. We'll have some fun. Keep watching our social media.
Oh yeah.
For our post, interact. We want to hear.
Got it.
All right, we got you. Herbal. We're doing it. Yeah, what else?
And I mean, we are changing our attitudes. We are working on our attitudes. I think we have pretty good attitudes in general, but I'm definitely going to be working all week on reframing things and changing my attitude about
a little
things.
Attitude adjustment.
Yeah, when circumstances get out of control, I need to just constantly keep that in my head. And I think everybody needs to keep that in their head. It's more about your attitude than it's about what is actually happening sometimes.
So we might be sharing some inspirational information about your attitude.
Yeah, I get all inspirational on Sundays because, those of you that listen know that I listen to motivational videos on Sunday. I try to every Sunday listen to at least one motivational video. And then I go on these tangents where I irritate everybody with my motivational stuff. So
she does.
Yeah. Plus I got Sherry motivating me in the Lean and Clean Challenge. Woo! Keeping me on track. And Nicole, it's awesome.
Yes, girl.
Yes.
Yes, girl.
So I'll be throwing out a little more. All right. So what else? I'm going to pull up our social media just real quick here before we hop off.
Schmeed, y'all. You know how we like to make words like, what was it? Like
you picked up some Swesses yesterday.
Swesses. I did get a few Swesses yesterday. We like the Swess. We make up our words. Well, I do social media. And so we were breaking it down to Sochmead, but then Nick turned it into Schmeed. So now we do, have you done your Schmeed for the day? Yeah. So you guys keep an eye out on our Schmeed this week.
Yep.
Like, comment, share, post.
Yes.
It all helps us grow. We love it. And we like to interact with you. It's fun. What you looking at, girl?
I was looking at our social media for the week, seeing what we've
I did the earring reel. So fun. Did y'all see the earring reel?
That was really cute.
Yeah. What's Sold Wednesday? What's Sold Wednesday is always a fan fave.
Yeah.
People like to see what sells.
And then on Thursday, little did we know how much therapy we were actually going to need. Because on Thursday and Friday, we were talking a lot about resale therapy, right? But we were concentrating on the therapy and who needs therapy and ha, 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 ha. Little did we know we were going to need.
The next day, we would do a lot of therapy.
Woo! It's a good thing we had therapy on Thursday night, right?
Girl.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I got to go dry my hair, y'all.
Go dry your hair, Molly. And then we're going to get some work done while we're together because we work really well when we're together. We can get...
Unless we're out terrorizing the world with roadkill.
Get it work together so I can drive home tomorrow morning with my girl. My girl's coming home. All right.
I want her to make it safely. I'm a little nervous.
Yeah. We'll be fine.
We set
ourselves up. We sure as heck did.
Yeah, girl.
Sure as heck did.
It's all good.
Right. Well, we'll be seeing you guys during the week. And on Thursday, hopefully, you'll be joining us for our fun resale therapy and live unboxing on Instagram at 8. Yep. Facebook at 7. And yeah, If you are on there, just hit the thumbs up on the video. Make sure you're subscribed. That helps us out a lot, and we really appreciate it. All right. I hope everybody has a great week.
Bye.